As you rest here, you can begin to make yourself comfortable. And you might just take a moment to let your attention drift, noticing how the air touches your skin, the quiet background noises, or maybe just a gentle sense of being supported by the chair or bed beneath you. And it's interesting, isn't it? How much can be discovered simply by turning towards comfort. It's like setting aside a heavy coat to feel the ease and warmth of sunlight in summer. And as you let yourself settle in, you can find it inviting to allow curiosity to begin to shape your experience. Much like a blank canvas, quietly waiting for that first gentle brushstroke. Knowing you're safe and choosing a moment just for you. You can sense just beneath the surface the way the body and mind can ebb and flow like colored water swirling in a bowl, settling naturally when undisturbed. And sometimes it's that gentle swirl that holds your interest, spiraling inwards, and with every slow drifting movement, you can relax even more deeply without any effort, and your mind can follow gentle arcs, tracing patterns, as if hypnotically exploring the subtle blends of colors that emerge on their own. And as you listen, perhaps you'll find yourself more interested in those subtle shades that quietly appear when you're not even trying to make them. And you know, there's a remarkable thing that happens when someone gazes at an empty canvas. And you might remember a time, perhaps from your childhood or even more recently, where the mere thought of creating something sparked a strange combination of excitement and hesitation. And that gentle question, am I really the creative type? Some people think that creativity is something you either have or you don't have, like a rare bird that only alights on those especially chosen. Creativity isn't about whether you have it or not. It's whether you allow it to flow naturally, the way your breath comes and goes, or how dreams arrive without you planning them. Now imagine, just for a moment, finding yourself in a quiet, sunlit studio where the walls softly echo with your footsteps and every surface is splattered with the evidence of past experiences. brushes, pencils, scraps of charcoal, pieces of clay and bits of material rest just within reach, as if they've been waiting for your hands. And if a small part of you hesitates, wondering where to begin, you can notice the beginning isn't always a matter of deciding. It's just a matter of allowing your hands to move, allowing one color, one line to appear. People often get caught up with creativity, feeling that it demands perfection. But in the most beautiful of studios, there's proof that freedom lives in the willingness to make a mark, however uncertain, however undecided. And then to trust that the marks can always be shifted, painted over, or even celebrated just as they are. Sometimes the inner critic sneaks in, whispering about what's possible and what's allowed. And as you stand in their safe, creative space, that voice becomes softer, almost like the hum of the radio in the background, while your focus tunes in to the gentle rhythm of each breath, each stroke, each small decision, to notice what's emerging rather than what should be. And you don't need to know the finished article any more than you need to script your dreams at night. And there's some part of you that already knows how to contact your inner artist, as naturally as a seed knows how to grow in sunlight and in rain. And now, as you begin to return at your own pace, you can become aware of the surface beneath you once again, the subtle sounds in your room, and perhaps even the feeling of fresh possibility as fingers and toes move gently. And taking a deeper breath, you might be surprised how even now, with eyes ready to open, there's a sense of having visited the quiet studio within, one that's uniquely yours, ready at any time you wish to express your creativity, whether through painting, music, words, or simply how you move through your day. And in the hours and days ahead, you may discover creative impulses appearing where you once least expected them, and notice how trusting your imagination can happen even in the most mundane of choices. And as you notice these small shifts, they can become a gentle invitation to let your inner artist brighten the canvas of your life naturally and easily. Thank you for taking this time for yourself today. I hope you found this session useful, and you can return to it again and again whenever you need. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.